Welcome back to the last Remnant video walkthrough 100% completion guide. We are on video 4, I believe, of the Labyrinth Guild. We're done with the kill quests here, and we're moving on to named. So we're in Crookfin, drink, if you're playing the Crookfin and Mount Vacal drinking game. We need to find a specific rare here called Boina, which is just fun to say. This is a respawning one here. I keep running into him and killing him. I'm not sure how many nays I got after all the rare farming from here. But nays came up quite often. And I don't show killing rares more than once though. So if it ever so happened that we ran into nays again and we killed them to capture them again for our rare box. For those just joining us, we are collecting a giant box of rares. We want to turn them in for a vendor, a shop vendor, who is going to sell us the best store-bought weapons in the game and the best accessories bought in the store in the game. The Imperator weapons and accessories, and that's going to require a what's the technical term? What do they call it? A shit ton of rares. So we got nays. We captured nays, nais. I'm going to do my best not to joke Square Enix on the names of their creatures, but and there's nothing I can really say about nays because I don't know what that is. There's a lot of vowels there. And the ghosts are trying to capture us, but they can't get us. We know this zone back and forth. This is Old Hat. And let's see, where are we going now? It's Crookfin drink. Back in Crookfin for another rare. If we look to the left and there was a monster other than these ghosts there on the left-hand side, then there wouldn't be a rare here, but because there was nothing there, we know there's a rare, so we got to go find out which one it is. Let's see if it's nays again. That's where I'm running because nays kept coming up for me in the rare creature draw. The particular one I needed here, I believe if it's the one by the shore, Boina, like on the other side of this lake bed here. This one was hard to get. Like I had the worst luck trying to get this guy. Where I usually had pretty good luck with this guild, but not with this guy. He just would not spawn.
Come on out. Okay, later.
Okay. So this is finally Boina, and this is the first Ring of the Labyrinth rare listed. This is guild task number 6. Boina, and there's not much strategy to talk with these guys. Oh, by the way, I don't know what Boina is either, so I can't say that that's not exactly what that creature looks like. Come on, Duke. Damn! When the Duke misses, it makes me cry. It makes me sad. It makes me sad. But at least they're not calling these things ferocious lions anymore. That was a little too far.
I have a feeling Mystic Art will be quite valuable this time around.
Alright, so this round ought to do it. We got him blinking. Who's going to be the lucky one to end it all? Oh, I had my money on Emmy too. Damn. Come on, Duke. Oh, another miss! Jaeger, okay. Jaeger just didn't have to do all that. He didn't have to. Now he's just showing off. We didn't need all those hit points taken out of the creature, but okay.
May the God Emperor bless you.
I won't complain. So that's the Boina done, and we need to get a creature called Blue Town. And this has got to be, I'd say, wow, this guild has 2 creatures that are just extremely easy to see from the entrance of the zone. Two rares that are very easy to see right when you zone into a place. And this is going to be one of them here. Blue Talon and Flamello Tower. If it's the one I'm thinking about, right when you enter, there's a doorway in front of you, and he'll be like standing in the doorway. You can't miss it. You can't miss him if he's there. While it took many trips into Flamello for him to be there, if he wasn't there, like he is standing there right now, so we know that's him. We know that's our nicknamed. It's the only one that stands there. Otherwise, there's no creatures at all here. It sticks out like a sore thumb. But if he wasn't there, we just back out to the world map, turn around, takes 2 seconds, come right back in. Is he there? No. Go back out to the world map, come back in, 2 seconds. It was just, I mean, it took several tries, but those several tries didn't take a minute or anything like that out of game time. Nice. Now, when it so happens that we need a rare deep in this particular zone, it's hell. And there, well, I wouldn't bother with it. Personally, I wouldn't bother with it. Like, I didn't even bother getting all the chests from this place because it was, in all honesty, I don't know that I've ever done every room of Flamello Tower, because they all look the same, and there's, there's nothing that you have to get from here. I never subjected myself to that torture to go through every single room. I've probably been through 3/4 of them, but I just know there's probably an entire area of this zone that I haven't done. And never will do. I don't have any desire to do it. And we're certainly not going to do it in this video, because now we've got Blue Talon. We need to head to Valak's Nest for our next guild task. We need to kill Birdwing. This guild might have more named kills, guild tasks, than all the others. Rares, I mean. It might have us kill more rares than any other guild. But the reason it may seem to be going faster is I'm not... I mean, sorry, if I run into another rare before I get to the other rare, the rare we need, I will record it. If we capture them, then I will record it. But at this point, we've done a lot of these zones before and gotten a lot of the easy spawning rares done already. So since I don't duplicate video, it probably will be shorter. But we will get all the rares done in this video and get them turned in. I didn't mean to ruin the ending. I know a lot of people were holding out hope. Okay, if I remember correctly, it does take a while to get to where this rare spawns. But if you, after you've done, like, we had this horrible quest where we had to come here. Wow, where's he running from? He's running fast.
Let's do this.
Okay, so this is Vestry, and he is not who we need here. We need Birdwing. But it just so happens when I was going for Birdwing, I just saw that I knew a rare was up, but Birdwing wasn't up, and so I ran through the places where they could be. And Vestry came up on our radar. But what I was saying is the best way to run through a zone, this one specifically, is to get the areas where the coordinate areas where the rares spawn, and make yourself like a little path that connects them all. So when you come in and you see that a rare must have spawned because no creature is in that dead-end corridor, then you can just run through your normal path, and you can tag all the rares on the way, or any rare that you meet on the way. There will only ever be one rare in the zone, but that's how I ended up doing it. I had when I knew there was a rare in a zone, I just ran through where all the rares are. Nice. Oh, a couple people have asked in a video. It's not related to this video at all, but we've killed rares before, so nothing's really related to this video. After this, we're going to back out to the world map and come back in looking for Birdwing here. A couple questions, one in private tells, I think, and one in a comments of a video or something about people who have already started the game. Like, they've already gotten 20 or 40 BR, and then they found the guide, and they're like, oh, and then they see it's a low BR guide, but they still want to follow through with it, but not necessarily want to restart the game. And you know, I can't blame them. You know, why would you restart the game if you're already 40 levels into it? And not everything works out so great because they've kind of arbitrarily fluffed their battle rank. But I want to reassure everybody that you haven't ruined your game by being a high BR. You will still be able to complete every encounter in the game at some point in time. There's no fight that is so difficult that it can't be defeated with a significantly high BR. So eventually your BR will get high enough that no matter what, you're going to wax the shit out of whatever it is that's kicking your ass right now. Just to answer those questions about that. So feel free, if you are not doing the low BR run, to follow through in the same way, and just maybe not dodge. This is the Birdwing here. He is a sleeping... okay, well, I gotta joke him. He's not... okay, he does fly. That's what he has in common with a bird, but it's a butterfly, obviously. So he does have wings, so we... okay, but he doesn't have bird wings. They're obviously the exact same model as all the other butterflies. Maybe a different color, maybe a little darker. Yeah, I don't know why they called it Birdwing. That is also inaccurate. So just for those who are keeping track of number of creatures that named creatures that we fought that are named correctly, and those that are ambiguous, and those that are named absolutely incorrectly, put another one in another mark in the column for incorrectly named. You know what Birdwing would have been a good name for? One of the fucking birds that are in the game. How about that? A bird with wings. Call him Birdwing. Yeah? Maybe. It's not like there aren't birds. Now we have to name butterflies birds? Maybe there'll be a bird later and they'll call it terror moth. And so then we'll have we'll have it go in both directions. All the birds are named butterflies and all the butterflies are named birds. Alright, I got upset and kind of lost track of where we're going. Oh, this is another one of those zones where there's a guy right at the entrance. I believe this is the one, or maybe maybe it didn't spawn this time. No. We're obviously in Ruins of Rebelli Castle. We are searching for a named Rockbiter.
Okay, later.
And it looks like I'm going through the underground path here. Rockbiter. We haven't seen him yet. When we've in the couple times we've come back here through the underground passage, we haven't seen him yet, but I think there were like I think there may have been a named bullfighter or something at the end of this path here. We're about to zone into the back up to the top floor of Ruins of Rebellia Castle, and when we do, there'll be a few rooms, and I think at the far end we saw a bullfighter. Maybe we even killed a named bullfighter. I'm trying to remember. I wish you would help out. I wish you would tell me. Yes. Okay, so he's not here. Nothing's here. I think he's supposed to be there. And now I'm a little bit confused that he's not there. Well, that means there's another named. Where is he? Right? Maybe. We don't want to zone back down the steps to the underground passage again. Let's check these rooms down here. Okay, so maybe we did see a bullfighter earlier, but we didn't kill it. Whoa. Alright, vile lizards are jumping at us. But we don't want any of that. There's something. There's something. A Mura. Maybe kind of like the Lamborghini, I guess.
Come on, let's kick some ass.
I don't know what Mura means, though, so this could be exactly what it means to be a Mura. Nice. Yeah, I don't regret having Emmy using dual wield at all. She's just consistently doing 30 to 40,000 damage every hit. While she does have a Night Bloom in one hand, she's got just a crap weapon in the other. So once we get another a decent weapon in her other hand, once we get her fully upgraded, she will be even more deadly. Stat ups. And we captured Mura, which is nice. It's not who we wanted, but I'm not complaining. It's another rare for the rare box. Speaking of the rare box, since we got a little downtime where I run out here and we run back in. The rares that we're going to turn in, forget rares that you turn in. Any captured creature that you turn in, the race of the creature is important. If we were to capture landworms, it would unlock different vendor items than, say, these vile lizard that's running away from us here. And so forth. So each creature, when you turn it in as captured, unlocks different item types. And let's say a vendor sold only recipes. Well, then everything that they had that was locked in their inventory for sale to you, if you turned in enough of whatever creature gives you a recipe faction, it would unlock all those items. And so there's like a numeric point value to it too. Like as soon as you turn in a captured vile lizard, it would give you I don't know, 20 or 25, say for example, faction in recipes, weapons that you buy from vendors and stuff like that. Anyway, that's enough of that. Enough of that. If you're curious about how that works, I suggest you search the wiki. They have some tables set up, and there's even people who have gone so far as to put the values for all those. We are going for Rockbiter here once again. And I'm mistaken that this was one of those zones where you could see one of the creatures right at the front. Although there might be a rare there. I could have sworn there was one like right in that first room. But I'll have to get back to you on that. Let's just assume that there isn't, and I got confused. I got confused. We will have to come back here and get some rare drops and rare splits off of some of these landworms here. They're special. They're the SS pests or whatever, and we'll need them for some weapon upgrades and stuff later on. Okay, so this time we don't want to kill a Mura. There he is. This is the guy who should have been here last time. And the problem with him is he's the same creature type. The Rockbiter is hidden. Rockbiter is a Vile Lizard, and it is hidden with the other Vile Lizards. And we're running out of originality here with the names. I believe Ore Cruncher that we needed to get for the Union of the Golden Chalice had the same model as Rockbiter. Ore Cruncher and Rockbiter are the exact same word. Alright, so we are almost BR70.
Little by little, I'm becoming stronger.
On the big even levels like that, oftentimes it'll unlock some skills for a lot more people. And some things happen at different BRs. Like sometimes people become available for recruit after a certain level. There's one that becomes available after level 80 and BR 80. These guys, we kind of dragged them to the zone wall when we went into that other area, and they just stayed there patiently waiting for us to get back. Wasn't that nice of them? They were worried about our well-being. They saw that we made it out of there alright, and so they immediately turned around to run back to spawn. This is a game that really cares. Really cares about the player. Okay, so we are done here. It's better just to time shift through these guys. You don't know where they're going to be when you come out the door. Let's see. What's next? What's after Rockbiter? Crimson Ape. We need to kill the Crimson Ape in Blackdale. And what have we learned? What have we learned about names? What will the Crimson Ape not be? It will not be red, and it will not be an ape. I can guarantee you that, because it's named Crimson Ape. It won't be, and I can never get by these guys. Fuck it. It's impossible. It's impossible. It's like it's the first or second level zone that we went to, and I still can't get by the spiders. And in all honesty, I ought to be able to just step on them at this point. It would be nice if there was an option once a creature gets, I don't know, 70 levels below you, that you can just step on it and it explodes underneath your foot. I'd be happy with that. I don't mind killing these guys, though, because it's like I get angry that they ran into me, but then I immediately feel better because I get to kill them. So that's karma comes around real quick on that one. And that really pays off. And you know what? We won't be needing shit from Grand Spiders. I tell you that. We'll be all right, because they keep jacking us. In fact, I don't even think we make it out of here without a spider hitting us on the way out. That's a little spoiler warning there. We're gonna get hit by another giant spider again. FYI. Okay, so we need to find the Crimson Ape, and I would just say look around for anything that's not red and not an ape. No, but how much would that blow you away if it was really a red ape, like a new character model just for this one named? There was a red ape named Crimson Ape, and you'd be like, oh damn, I shouldn't have second guessed you, Squaresoft. I apologize. Oh boy. Ah! Taking some fancy footwork to go around those guys in little corridors. Okay, so let's at least let him be a biped. Yeah, like one of these imps is closest thing we've got to an ape. Oh, maybe the Jana. You know, like the Jana are like little ape guys, I guess. Okay, that's just a regular mine there. I'm just saying, please don't let it be a bird or something called Crimson Ape. Okay, no, it is one of these guys. Okay, so he does have 2 legs and 2 arms, like an ape does. Is he red? How's he coming at you? Looks gray, like all the other imps. He will be red when we're done killing him. He'll be just a nice pile of oozing red. It'll be a crimson dead. But he's relatively low hit points, so probably one rounding, yeah. Yeah, well, one rounding. That's how we do.
I hope I've grown stronger than before.
That means
David's special ability is Authority.
does one see?
I wonder what that does. If anybody knows what those are, feel free to chime in. I have no idea what the special traits do for the guy, for our guys anyway. So we're running out of here. I wonder if I took the time to check for a teleporter. Or if we gotta run by these guys again. Oh boy. God damn it! Regular spiders. Okay. Well, they'll pay for their crimes. They'll pay for this insolence. Nice. Alright, problem solved. Also would have solved the problem if you just let me go by them. You know, I don't mind running into, like, greater demons or something giant and near our level. You know, like, where you fight them and you get skill-ups and stuff, and it's worth your while to fight them. But when it's, like, trash from, like, the first zone in the game, then it's really disheartening. Now, can I avoid the last spider in the entire 6 mile area? Okay, we got around him. I don't know how we got around him, but we did somehow. Okay. So we can leave here now, and what are we looking at? What are we looking at? Crimson Ape. We already killed Siren. Already killed Thanatos. White Horn. Once again, we got a color, and we have a noun, white, and a horn. So we know we're not going to be fighting anything that looks like a white horn. Let's just hope that whatever we're fighting has a white horn. What has a white horn? It's almost like a riddle. I want to solve it, except the answers to all the riddles are nonsense. What would work? Well, the bullfighter ones may have white horns. They may have ivory horns. But that would be white horns, plural. Let's see. There's no unicorn in this game. There's no... Oh, what did I do there? Okay, I went into the zone and I looked in there to see if there was a vulture in that side room, because that's a flag. That raises a flag. And if you run in there and there's no vulture in that left room, then there is likely a rare somewhere else. it means that the vultures didn't spawn in the side rooms. This zone is done differently from all the other ones. The side rooms, though there are 6 separate zones, they don't act as 6 separate zones. They all share all the same attributes, like it's all 6 the same room. Whatever. Finding a rare in Avecliff is difficult enough. It's nice that we don't have to deal with like 7 zones of rares to worry about. So they kind of treat the entire zone as one zone. The wiki does anyway, and explaining how to tell whether rare are here. So Whitehorn. I'm gonna take a wild guess and say that it's a spider, because that's what memory is telling me it is, but that's really not a good name. Not a good name for something called Whitehorn. Okay, went down the 2nd floor, ran around further down the room, and then came back up to the 3rd floor again. And I guess we're going to check the room here for rare. And nice, there's nothing in this room either, so definitely a rare in this zone. There he is.
Let's do this.
Okay, is that Whitehorn?
Yeah!
It is. So, how many horns would you say he had? If he's an axe head, okay, I'm letting it go. I'm not going to spend the entire video talking about these guys' names. Yeah, it is hard to get the rare spawns in Avecliff. I would definitely recommend checking the wiki on them for any tips and tricks that other people have put on there about how to find certain ones. Like the existence of a vulture in a room right when you walk in is helpful. But yeah, we captured the Whitehorn. There's a chest we missed here.
Come on out.
Ground spawn item. Recipe number 49. Good times. This is another one of those zones where I don't think I go into every single area to get chests and whatnot. I'm okay leaving chests ungotten here. Okay, and we're going backwards, so that means we got to go down. Oh no. This will work too. We go down to the very bottom, and then we can grab the elevator all the way back up to the entrance. And maybe we should have come this way. It's another way to get here. It's equally as fast. Up we go. The birds won't bother you. Sometimes they will get right up in your grill and it'll look like they're about to attack you in the elevator, but they won't. It's as safe as a shark cage. Okay, so Whitehorn is done. I believe we already got Austri and Vackle. Yeah, we did. He was at the top of that joint, I think. Yeah, we got him. Another horn. Bloodhorn. Next one up is Bloodhorn. He's in 7th path. However, we can't hit the 7th path from the world map. As you remember, we have to go 6th path, Final Fortress, and then 7th path. However, the creatures that spawn in 7th path are spawned right now. Like right when we came into the 6th path, it was already decided what would be in the 7th path. So if you want a new spawn for 7th path, you have to go back out to the world map to reset it. And so for that reason, this can be a pain. You have to run through two full zones to get to the zone that your rare might be in and might not be in. I believe on the Xbox, all you have to do is back out into an adjoining zone, and then come back into the zone, and it will refresh. But that doesn't work here. Nah, we gotta go all the way back to the world map. But that's okay. You won't have to suffer through anything like that. I'm only ever showing me correctly doing it. We're going to go through the 6th path here, which is not, as far as the path's concerned, this is probably the shortest one, 6th, to get through it from one end to the other. We have to go through the final fortress. And I hope I've mentioned it, but the final fortresses that the paths meet at, none of them meet up. Like, they may as well be named different things instead of them all being called the final fortress. None of the final fortress paths meet up. So when path 2 and 3 go through there, they don't meet up with 4 and 5 or 6 and 7. Alright, so just like that, we're in the 7th path. This is a pretty high level path. This is the highest level path. There's some very challenging stuff here. We've been here before. I don't mean to make it sound like we haven't. But we are after one particular boss here. There he is. No. That isn't him at all. That's Gustav. And Gustav is a giant terror pest. We're looking for something called Bloodhorn. And if you remember, the last name we killed was Whitehorn, and he didn't have horn necessarily. So hopefully when we get to Bloodhorn, well, we can find out how accurate his name is. Nice. Yeah, we got 5 groups on Gustav, and he's not even blinking after the first round. We're going to have to step up our game here. Rush did 45k. Their group did well. Let's see if Emmy can keep up. Emmy's group did 37k. It's pretty close. Let's see, Jaeger's did 45, same as Rush, and that'll end the boss. Nice. So our guys are kind of going from 20 to 30,000 damage per group to 30 to 40.
This is a concern to you.
It is slowly going up as people are rounding out their skills. Nice. We captured Gustav. He does have an inverted Terrapest Barb, which we will need for weapon ups later, but we're not going to split a rare to get it. We want rares. We killed Gustav because we want to put him in our rare box. And there's Harpilia. And oh yes, of course, we came through here with the main quest. It is not faster to go back the way we came. It is faster to continue forward and hit the teleporter out to the world map since we're back here. Spike formation. Man, some of these formations really do look, really do sound like they'd be helpful. Let's see if we can avoid this Harpilia. I mean, usually they just like stun me and appear directly in front of me and then gank me, or stun me and then gank me. Oh, there's the stun. There's the gank. Oh, we got them before they got us. How about that? Although it would have been okay. I think I got nervous because they're Harpilia and they're they can be a pain in large numbers, and we do have some large numbers on them.
Come on, let's kick some ass.
We do not need Harpilia at the moment. We will later. We will be farming these ladies for trash for sure. Oh, nice. Well, we quickly took that group down. Oh, she sealed off Mystic Arts for Windgale's group. Let her have it. Duke, nice. Okay. Oh, man. Well, we almost one-rounded all the Harpelias all at once.
Something is going on.
That's okay. Maybe next time. Hey, ding, 70. Congrats.
I know I'm good.
I've learned a new
That's good. That means when we hit the world map next, people are going to be asking
Received my heart's desire.
for new skills and training paths and stuff like that. We need to continue on just a teensy bit further and to get to the teleporter. These can be a pain if they wall together to block you through. But I think we're going to be alright. I think we're going to make it to the teleporter. Yeah, there it is. No problems there. Okay, but we still need Bloodhorn. So I don't want to show us going through the 6th path and the final fortress again, just to end up back here in the 7th path. So I'm just showing us coming back to the 7th path here. Last time we came in here, we killed Gustav with this giant beetle at the end of the hall there. I think he does respawn. I think he actually respawns in one of our videos also, and we pass by him. We turn him down. But that's later after we don't need rares anymore. Okay, we still need Bloodhorn. Come on, Bloodhorn. And actually, after Bloodhorn, we've already gotten the Stymphalian bird. Everybody else that we need is in the Ancient Ruins, which we'll be doing in the Ancient Ruins set of videos. Okay, there's Bloodhorn. Yeah, he looks a lot like Whitehorn. Oh, no. This guy is a dog. Hey, this guy actually has horns. Now, or a horn, maybe. And it's definitely white. So, perhaps this guy should have been Whitehorn, and there might have been a mix-up at the hospital when these two rares were born. And it happens. I mean, it happens a lot. Floros go home with giant spider mom and dads all the time, and nobody's the wiser until somebody takes a DNA test. Until the Floros' kid needs a bone marrow transplant, and they need a blood test and find out daddy's not their daddy.
There is no limit to my
They needed a Bloodhorn, and they got a Whitehorn. Where are we now? Okay, like I said, the only named we have left now, I believe, we're going to need to go to the Ancient Ruins to get them. So, because those are in a separate video, in separate videos, 3 separate videos. Oh, I'm going to get the last treasure chest. Okay, well that's a noble pursuit. Because they're in the 3 separate videos, we'll be doing all those rare kills while we're there. In fact, we have to. The rares that show up for this guild, Ymir, Terrorwing, Holy Servant, and Demigod, are all the mini-bosses of the Ancient Ruins. And so we have to do them to progress through the Ancient Ruins. And so we'll definitely be getting them. They can't be avoided. But we can worry about those later. We don't need to make a special trip now, because we're going to make a special trip later. We can move on to our, what are we doing next? Creature drops. Yeah. And there are a lot. This guild is slammed with creature drops. Let's see, there's 1, 2, 3. This one does have a few weapon creates also, maybe 3. But yeah, it's the majority of these tasks of the Ring of the Labyrinth is item drops off of creatures. And different from the other guilds where they wanted you to get a number of item drops. In this one, they just want you to get one of an item that is rare. And I believe they're all rare. and most of them are splits. Not very often are they actual drops from the mobs. So not only, well, we can talk about that in the next video, but it's going to be it's going to be a lot of captures and splits and getting lucky rolls or reloading. It will look like we have unbelievable luck in the next video because they will always be dropping these rare items, but we trim the fat out of the videos there. And because we are hit BR70 and then we skipped a trip out to the world map. I didn't record the trip out to the world map. Hey, captured Harpelia, 3 of them.
Right?
Oh, nice! 2 ALD weapons. What the hell? For 2 of our non-final 18.
I needed that.
No,
I just forgot.
you can't have those.
Whatever happened to ladies first?
You know, if y'all did a better job, we'd have you on the team full time, and then you'd be welcome to those ALD weapons. But yeah, if they're not if they're not part of your final 18, don't give them the ALD weapons because we will disassemble them. We'll disassemble ALD weapons for parts, and that'll help us out a lot when we do our weapon upgrades. So ALD weapons, don't sell them for cash, and don't give them to people who aren't in your final 18. We can use those parts, man. We can break it down. Wow, 2 ALD casuals off of that guy. Wow. Not even a rare. I mean, that was just regular Harpelia. Okay, well, there's the world map teleporter. Yes, we'd like to go to the world map. And let's see, are we going to hit Elysian up? Yeah. Yeah! Yeah, we are. And like I say, you'll see here when we go to turn these in that we're not doing all of the monster killer guild tasks because some of them are in the next zone we're going to go to, Ancient Ruins. But we will wrap up the ones we can. Let's see. For killing Boina, cash and blueprints. For killing Blue Tower, crossbow formation, and Birdwing, cash and blueprints. Rockbiter, Warhorse formation, and the Daily Amoeba. Nice. Crimson Ape gave us the Prism formation, and Whitehorn gave us the Needle formation. Bloodhorn gave us cash and blueprints, and the Daily Dragon. Nice. Yeah, that's coveted. Now we've got both of the Dragon magazines. See, these ones I'm mousing over there are the 4 guys that we're going to get in Ancient Ruins. So we can move on to item drops next, and we'll see you in the next video.